Working as a peer specialist and a peer mentor, I'm able to see with clients I'm working with that they're going through many of the same struggles that I went through.
I think it's a really big improvement. I like that I can talk to people who aren't supposed to report me. I don't feel diagnosed by my peer mentors, and I think it's a friendlier environment.
I help with planning events and supervising events, both educational and also fun events for young adults. And with the job with Center House, I facilitate groups. It's in a therapeutic environment with folks of all ages, talking about things like recovery and working in other sorts of skills. The nice things about it, I can sit down and have a conversation with someone. We can talk, we can share our experiences of life, and also of things we've experienced because of our diagnoses. I can share my own recovery story and my own experiences. So, for example, when I'm working with young adults, and I can say, because with the Peer Mentoring Project, we work so closely with YVP, which is the Young Adult Vocational Program. I can share with folks here that I was once a member at YVP, and so I had a lot of the same sorts of experiences of coming to the program and sort of not sure where to go next with my life, not sure if I can go back to school, not sure if I can go back to work, sort of figuring out what I'm ready for. And so I see folks that I'm working with now who are members at YVP that are having those same sorts of experiences that I had, and I can say, yeah, I was there once, and then I did these things, and I went back to school, and I got a job, and when I felt ready, I got my own apartment. And I did all these sorts of things, and now this is where I am now, and I'm a peer mentor. And then I became a peer specialist. I can share about what it's been like for me, times when I was in the hospital, or when I'm dealing with symptoms like anxiety, depression, mania. I can talk about all those things and what that's been like for me, and how those things have improved as I've gone through the process of my recovery. Well, I've had difficulties with bipolar disorder since I was 4 years old. Very early on, when I was about 6, I was misdiagnosed with ADHD. So I was given the wrong medication for that for many years. I had lots of trouble in school. I was in special education. I just had many manic episodes and had a lot of trouble functioning in school, and it was very difficult for me. When I got older, actually after I graduated high school, when I was in my early 20s, I was properly diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I received the proper medication for that. And since then, I've been going through the process of recovery, and I've made amazing changes in my life. In terms of being responsible for myself and having a job. I worked at a pet store for a few years when I was a member at YVP, and then I went and got a job at a pet store. Did that for a few years. Went to the Consumer Provider Program. Did that. Got my own apartment. Did the Certified Peer Specialist training with Empower. And now I'm where I am today, which is as a mental health worker, as a peer specialist and a peer mentor.
I've known and lost a lot of friends to mental illness, and for the most part it's because they refuse to seek help.